Hi, I'm Tammy Schneider. I'm a Collection Development Librarian at Kent District Library. And in my years as a youth librarian, I have written a lot of book talks and I have delivered a lot of book talks. But I don't think I've ever written one that's as good as what's on the inside flap of Dan Gutman's Mission Unstoppable, which is part of the Genius Files series. So I'm just going to read that to you. In 8 days, Coke and Pepsi McDonald are going to turn 13. Before then, they'll jump off a cliff, get trapped in a locked basement of their burning school, chased cross-country by murderous lunatics, left for dead in the pit of a sand dune, forced to decipher mysterious coded messages, thrown into a giant vat of spam, and they'll visit, dun dun dun, the world's largest ball of twine. There's more, but if we told you here, we'd have to kill you. What I can tell you, however, is that Coke and Pepsi are being unwittingly drafted into the YAGs, or Young American Geniuses, which is a group of brilliant kids that are being tapped by the government to rid the country of terrorism and such. Now, how could they be drafted into a top secret spy organization and not know it? Well, their parents are literally absent-minded professors, and they were notified by mail, but they threw it away, thinking it was just another school fundraiser. And how do they find out about their inclusion in the YAGs group? Well, their first clue comes when they are nearly chased off a cliff by men in golf carts. Their second is when they're trapped in the basement of their burning school. Now, by this time, they're figuring out that they need to get out of Dodge. So the 3,000-mile RV trip that their parents are forcing them to go on doesn't sound so bad all of a sudden. Their parents are oblivious as they make their way across the country, stopping at bizarre places, but really exist, like the Museum of Pez Memorabilia and the Donner Party Memorial. And they're thwarting bad guys and escaping death threats the whole way. Now, the book is peppered with actual photos of the attractions that they visit, and there are ciphers to solve. And you can keep track of the McDonald's progress across the country with Google Map URLs that are in the sidebars of the book. Now, the climax of the book actually takes place at the House on the Rock in Wisconsin, which leaves them about 1,000 miles in their road trip from hell, setting up the next books in the series, which are Never Say Genius, in which Coke and Pepsi are nearly boiled alive, frozen to death, and kidnapped. Oh, and stampeded. You Only Die Twice, in which they are chased by an evil Elvis impersonator. And From Texas with Love, in which they're trapped in a spinning dryer, nearly flattened by a falling cow, and poisoned by toxic bowling shoes. The best part? No one believes the twins when they tell the adults what's happening to them, so this series could go on forever, and I, for one, hope it does. Check out Dan Gutman's Genius Files series. You'll be glad you did.